السلام عليكم ومرحبا بكم في فيديو واحد اخر. مريم نور، صباح الورد. لاباس عليك؟ كلشي مزيان؟ كنتمنى تكونوا بخير وكنتمنى تكونوا مستعدين. I hope that you all ready. لاباس عليكم؟ كي صبحتوا؟ Going to through the questionnaire. كي صبحتوا؟ While I'm welcoming if there is anyone watching time, hello and welcome to the family. This morning tea talk is about Morocco, basically. Everything concerning Morocco, culture, language, people, what's happening, any kind of tea. You basically, I answer any question that you might have. And I want today to talk about the challenge I put yesterday. So yesterday I put a challenge that is going to be good for you, for your listening, and to see if you might catch the normal speed of people. And basically I just put introduction in English, and everything I was talking about, it was in Darija. So if you listen to that, let me know. Did you understood some things? Did you catch words? I'm pretty sure that you would have by now catch a lot of words from because it was just basic conversation about basic things. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit more of this kind of videos, so that you train your ear of listening to the natural speed and not always looking at the translation or a very slow way of talking, so that you can learn this way in a slow way, and also try to find that challenging thing to listen to the natural speed, so that you just train your ears. So keep working on your language at the same time. Sometimes work on the speed as well. Speed is important. Yes. If anyone have any question, please ask while I'm talking. So actually, today is a great day. It's sunny. It's nice. Everything is open. Yesterday night, everyone was out. It was crazy. Everyone was out. Or because I'm kind of in middle of city, so all the taxis are out, all people are out, all cars are going out, smalls, kids, everyone is just going out. But at least most of people still wearing masks. They are still being careful about this. For the number of corona, actually people stopped caring. Before, people were always checking the numbers and who's where is up, where is down. But so it's they are always at 10 in the morning, and at 6 p.m. they would give the new number. So yesterday it was in Marrakesh and Asfi, it was plus 54. Darija, it was Husseima, it was 41. Fas Meknes, it was plus 29. For Darbida, Casablanca, it was just 7. Rabat, Salah, Kenitra, it was also plus 7. But people literally stopped caring. In Dakhla, in the south, is less. There are not many cases. It's actually not as much, but I think it's everything's coming back to normal. Of course, there are some places have many cases, but yeah, I hope so. The only thing that we are still waiting for is the borders to open and see, at least to tell us anything new about this, because we don't really know. No one talk the people who should talk about it. They are not talking about it. We have no specific announcement that 100%. Everyone say oh, maybe in the end of this month, maybe in the 20th, but no one literally know. We're all praying. I hope everything going to back to normal. Everyone is missing the social life. Yeah, we actually hope so. I know a lot of people want to come to Morocco or go back to their country if they are stuck here. And it's been a very long time. I know since I think like science, like we literally stopped at the middle of March. For me, because I was teaching in a school, we stopped at the middle of March. So it's like been like uh 3 months and a half. I always start like to feel like a little bit tired of this, because even if I can't go out, my friends like still like don't feel like going out, and there are not like enough grown taxi to go to Rabat, because I don't hang out around Sali, so I have to go to another city to hang out, where I like. But I feel like I'm still stuck. Yes, so there is like not specific, like not like a anything like good, or like something like a top notes to like to know, just like normal things that happen in Morocco. So, for example, the Grand Taxi, I do talk about like the Grand Taxi before, the taxis that they go between one city to another city. They actually refuse to to work, because they told them like they have like to carry just 3 persons, and before they used to carry like 6 persons. So they feel that it's not going to work for them, so they just like protesting and not wanting to work, because it's not like for them, it's not good for them, even if like people will add like another 2 dirhams, uh so it's like it's still like not working good for them. So that's the only thing that is like happening nowadays. There are like just few taxis like working, and taxis are like very important, the ground taxi, because they are cheap, and most of people like use them to go to Rabat, like that they are like living in Sali. It seems like in the rest of Morocco, like ground taxis are like very helpful, because they can go like a very long distance with like a half dollar, or like it's not like half dollar, yeah, kind of like 50 cents, like maybe like a half euro. I don't know, like half euro, how much? Yeah, half euro. It's like literally a half euro. Yes, so yes, they are still like protesting, and actually people started to go to the beach, which is crazy. In Tamara, they found like there is like a little place that like there is like corona in it. Yes, basically like every time there is something surprising. But they're like between cities, they are like very strict. The cops, they are like very strict between like two cities. So they are like really seeing who's going to another city, who's going back. So they always like talk about like what's like why you're going to that city. Is it like work purpose? Is it like that? So, and that is like a good thing, because if they're going to open everything at once, it's going to go crazy. It wouldn't be as safe. And my father is still like stuck in another city, so which is crazy. Like I haven't seen my father probably like 4 months, because he was like away for probably a month, and now like it's like another 3 months, so it's like kind of like 4 months I haven't seen him. So yes, that's what's happening. And like people like who have like baccalaureate exam, this is like get a really good thing. So the buses actually decided to pick the kids for free. Like all the buses, they will like everyone like who have like the baccalaureate exam, they will like just like get them where they have to go, and they, like get them back for free, and which is like a really good thing. Like it's like really good. We have to learn how to live with it now, and the verse is gonna involve like in the verse to become anyone. It's not. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I really actually miss him. Like we do talk on WhatsApp sometimes, and sometimes he send me like audios or like a video and stuff. But like I really miss him, like being around. We have to learn how to live it. Yeah, actually, we have like to learn sometimes like how to live with it, and just like be safe but live it with it, because we can't stop life the whole time. And especially because like I think people like are getting well, And especially in Morocco, they will like get like the natural remedies. So they always like eat a lot of garlic because garlic is like really helps, and onion, and you would eat all the sorts of like natural things so that they will get well. This get back to Darija. That's what's happening actually. Like there is like nothing much on, like more than that. They are like still trying their best for markets. Like markets are all like open and all of that. But like for example in Rabat, like they are getting back like how much is it? Okay, let me check. It was like 2,000, no, it's not 278 Moroccans like that. They were like in three different countries, so they are like getting them back. So it's like from Amman, Qatar, and Jordan. So they're going to get them back. And Agadir, like they received like a three, like they got like some Moroccans back from Canada. They were like 303. So people still like not coming like tourists coming like to Morocco, but Moroccans they got them back. Yeah, I think this is like was a good thing. I think this is like the whole like what's happening. Most of the things are not. They just carry the virus inside their system. Yes, actually, they are not like really sick. They are like just having like they are like it's positive, but they are not like really sick. It's like they are like still like they are not like feeling like sick or not being able. I think like people like start like to I have to say that it's like having like a strong way. Maybe any one of us could have like the virus, but not feeling sick. It could be me. It could be like my sister. It could be anyone. But because we are not, maybe if you are not aware of it, you just like live with it. Like and you get well. I think it's like just like a normal, it's like a cold or something like that. When you get sick for first time it's like really hard, but second time it doesn't like really hurt. So I do remember like once I've been like being bitten by like what is called like a spider. And first time like that happened to me, like my it was like on my legs, and it's like really become like a bomb, and it was like itching and all of that. But it happened to me like a few months like later, and again like I saw it, and like I already like get bitten and nothing happened to me. So I think people when they get sick for first time is like the worst, but second times it doesn't even affects you because the body is already grow like something against it. So yeah, I think we can live with that. ريتا صباح النور، لاباس عليك؟ كلشي مزيان؟ Yes, basically yesterday video was just about like talking like لاباس بخير الحمد لله. For example, where I'm from, what city I'm from. For example, I remember said that أنا من مدينة سلا, like I'm from like city of Sali, and I said like ماشي كبيرة بزاف, which mean like not like very big, وماشي صغيرة بزاف, I'm not very small. So it's like these certain things like you don't have like really always to talk in a certain way. Sometimes like you just can play with the words. And I said like حدا رباط, like next to Rabat, and said رباط العاصمة ديال المغرب, which is like the capital of Morocco. So Maghreb is Morocco. We don't say like always Maroc or Morocco. We don't always say it in French, so we say Maghreb, Maghreb. So it was like this kind of things. It's just like like normal verbs that you already know. For example, قريت, كان قرا. Now do your recent mini videos where we have to listen only. Yes, actually I'm making more of that. And كدايرة العائلة. العائلة is yes. كدايرة العائلة is like how's the family. كدايرة العائلة. Yes, actually, Alison, I'm still like I'm going to create more of this. I'm going to create like second part of Hermione Ginger, like the funny parts. Uh, so yes, and just like funny stories, like using just Darija. Even for like actually even like for introduction is I'm going to make it very short, so this is going to listen just like to the Darija thing. Um, Later, maybe I would like do like a podcast or something, just like for listening, just Darija. No, I'm not going to put like any like English intro or anything. But at the same time, I was thinking about creating a channel. Like I'm going to talk to like in it just in Darija, but I don't know like if I should do that or not. Like just like a kind of like vlog style and stories and all of that, and it's going to be just in Darija, no English. I think this is going to be like good for listening. Yes, guys, if you have any question, please ask me. So yes, كدايرة العائلة كدايرة la famille. We also say like Maria كدايرة la famille. كدايرة العائلة. In the north they say العائلة. No, no, no. العائلة. They say العائلة. Yeah, I've never watched any Harry Potter, but now it's making me want to. Actually, just the first part, it was like very funny. It was like a very funny part. I actually just like them when they were young, like when they were like little kiddos, and they are like trying to discover stories and learn adventures. It was like much fun to watch. But when they grow up, it just like was like a normal drama and didn't like enjoy this as much. So yes, they were like trying to put like a it's not a course. It's just like they were trying to learn. They were like at school learning how to put magic, and actually like Hermione is like very smart and knew it like the kind of like know it all. And the other kid was like very bored, like bored of her like smartness. She's always smart, and she's like, no, 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 you're saying it wrong. You're going to take someone's eye out. And she have like British accents, like London accents, like which is like very very cute. Yeah, it's like a really nice, especially when actually like if you like watch the movie and then you listen to it like just in Darija or just someone like accent is in Darija, you can like already pick words because you already know that part. For example, if you already like watch Harry Potter and you know that like famous parts, so it's like already you would like watch it and you would understand it if it was like in Darija because it's like a copy of it. But if I could, the next time I might like just do the English part, like a part of the movie, even if it's copyrighted. So I have to make it like a very short video, and then the equivalent in Dari. That would be nice. Yes, I remember one day in the group, like someone asked about like how to say it's not a cup, it's not my cup of tea. What's that? I think it's either like it's not Mary. I think it was like Isabella. And I actually saw it, but I don't know like if she got the answer. But I saw like a wrong answer, and I actually was like teaching, and I couldn't answer her. So to say like something is not cup of my is like not my cup of tea, it means like I don't like some certain thing. If it's about people, we say ما عنديش معاه. For example, if it's you saying it to a guy, ما عنديش ما عنديش معاه. This is an expression to say like I don't like this kind of person. عزيز السلام لاباس عليك؟ ما عنديش معاه. It's like I it's like an expression. I would like put expression. Same as I don't like him. I don't like him. Same as like it's not like my cup of tea like or like I'm not like into talking to that person. So ما عنديش معاه is like I dislike him. It's like literal like the literal meaning doesn't make sense, but it's like expression. Oh, I forgot the H. معاه. To say like I don't like this person. He sounds weird. I just like don't like him. Or ما عنديش معاها. You don't have like to know her. ما عنديش معاها. I don't like her. The thing about like the expression is not my cup of tea. I don't know if like you use it about people as well or just about situation and things. So for us like this one is like about everything. For example, I can say ما عنديش مع الخبز. It's like saying the bread is not my cup of tea. It doesn't sound like correct in English. My cup of tea. Or we can say, for example, ما كتعجبنيش is just like straight I don't like it and I don't like something. But when you say like ما عنديش معاه or ما عنديش is like just an expression. Is the expression we use it. And it's good to know because it's not like a direct one. And if you don't know the expression, you wouldn't guess what does it mean because ما عنديش is like I don't have. I don't have with him. And it wouldn't make sense for you if you have like the literal translation. But if you know it's like expression, it mean like ما كيعجبنيش or ما كتعجبنيش. Yes, isn't it like it's like a expressions mean exactly what you said. ما كيعجبنيش, I don't like. Okay, so for example, you can also say ما عنديش مع الماث, which mean math is not like about tea. Okay. Yeah, I think this is like perfect. ما عنديش معلومات like mathematic. You would say ما عنديش معلومات to mean like math is not my cup of tea. ما عنديش معلومات which mean like I don't find it easy. I don't know it. I don't know how to do it. ما عنديش معلومات. You can exchange it with anything like you would like to know. For example, if I ask you in a question شنو ما عندكش معاه شنو اللي ما عندكش معاه or like معاها, you would say ما عنديش معاه and then you would say something ما عنديش معاه and then you would say I want to put the letter into I dislike that thing. ما عنديش معاه. You have to put a noun after it though or like adjective. For example, ما عنديش مع الكذوب. It's like lies are not my cup of tea. Like I don't like lies. It's like literally mean I don't like lies. Okay. Yes, ما عنديش مع and do something. Okay, try it in a sentence. So, Mary, what is the thing that you don't like? Try to put it in sentence so that you see if you are doing it, you're going to do it right, like correct. Same for Azil, Alison, Rita, who else? Whoever like with us today. For example, we can select ما عنديش مع الدراما. Like what's happening in the group like lately. ما عنديش مع الدراما. Yeah, I mean like Moroccan man, like he again like entered the group somehow. I think by like the previous link that he has with another member when I was asleep. ما عنديش معاه Moroccan man. Yes, you see ما عنديش مع Moroccan man or like ما عنديش معاه like or like him ما عنديش معاه. I mean that like was like so weird whatever he did. It was like so strange. ما عنديش مع الدراما. I listen, yes. ما عنديش مع البنان. Yeah, remember Mary, you said like you don't eat banana, you never eat banana. Yes, ما عنديش مع البنان. Yes, that's a correct sentence. I mean like I don't like banana and it's not my cup of tea. Yes, that's a correct sentence. Okay, what is the three other persons? I know like they are like just six persons this morning. Probably everyone is asleep. So, but try to say the answer because if like if there is any mistake, I can correct you. ما عنديش مع الدراما، ما عنديش مع البنان، ما عنديش مع شي واحد with like someone. ما عنديش مع for adjectives I can say ما عنديش مع الكذوب. I don't like lies. We can say ما عنديش مع الروينة. الروينة is like the mess, like when there's like a huge mess like around the house or something. My sister, she will be like, you lie. Just kidding. Okay, ما عنديش مع البنان، ما عنديش مع الروينة، ما عنديش. What else we can say? For example, أنا ما عنديش مع الكورة. Like I don't like soccer a lot. ما عنديش مع الكورة. ولكن كيعجبني الباسكت. Basketball is like basket. كيعجبني الباسكت. ولكن ما عنديش مع الكورة. الكورة is like soccer. Okay. Yes, البارح I think I said something yesterday about social media. Probably I said ما عنديش مع social media. ما عنديش. You can also say that. مع social media. Yes, we do say social media. Most of people say social media. So people just be specific. So I can say ما عنديش مع الفيسبوك. I used to like when you go like grow or you just get bored of it. Yes, you would say like I listen ما عنديش مع الجرة. ما عنديش مع الجرة. الجرة is like running. Okay, شنو آخر? What else you can add? ما عنديش مع that's something. What is the thing that you don't like? It's like really good to exchange because you don't like really have to always like use the you know the verb I like this. You can have it like in a certain way in an expression, and it sounds like you already know the language more than just like simple like sentences. So simple sentences are like nice when you are a beginner, but when you want like to add something to your vocabulary, you might want like to use more expressions and stuff. So the language like sounds beautiful, more beautiful. So ما عنديش مع الجرة، ما عنديش مع البنان، ولكن كيعجبني الفريز. Do you remember Mary when I said like for like I like there's rules. So when you say like I like plus noun, if the noun is feminine you see كتعجبني. If it's masculine you see كيعجبني. So phrase is ending with z sound. So you have to say كيعجبني الفريز. كيعجبني الفريز. حتى أنا. Me too. حتى أنا. For fruits, I like all fruits. I can't say like I don't like a certain thing. كيعجبني كلشي. عندي مع كلشي. Yes, كيعجبني الفريز. كيعجبني الفريز. There is one thing that I used not to like, but I do like it now, is like zucchini. قرعة خضراء. Like when I was a kid, I did not like that. But I like it now. And also like I used like who like ever like tasted like bisara in Morocco? Do you know what bisara is? Is a dish. Bisara. Blanca, wake up. So Blanca, because she's living in the north, so probably she eats it like a lot. Could we also say كيعجبو ما كيعجبونيش as strawberry, apple? But when you put the sh, it's like negative. It's like, do you like them or not like them? If you like them, you would say ما كيعجبونيش. If you like them, you would say كيعجبوني. كيعجبوني. But like mostly we just say كيعجبني. If I said like plural, like in a verb, ما كيعجبونيش or كيعجبوني, I would have like used the. I would probably like use like for example about people. For example, ما كيعجبونيش الناس الباسلين. Like I don't like you know bad people خايبين or something like that. Or الكدابين ما كيعجبونيش الكدابين or something like that. I would probably like use like كيعجبونيش with like a group of things of people. But for example, like food, uh, what else is kind like الخضرة. I can say just ما كتعجبني الخضرة or ما كتعجبنيش الخضرة, and I wouldn't like use ما كيعجبونيش. We only like use it with people, just like many people. Oh, it's like getting hot. I think this summer is going to be very hot. But at least like I hope that I will get to go to the beach and get like my tan if they will allow us. Yes, I can say كيعجبني البحر. I like the beach. You can say that. كيعجبني البحر. I like the beach. You remember the word like nature? How to say like I like nature? I like say this before. Try to remember. واش كتعجبك الشمس كتعجبك. You forgot the ج. You would say واش كتعجبك الشمس. كتعجبني الشمس. ولكن ما تكونش سخونة بزاف فوق القياس. Like not to be like very 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 hot like above normal. واش كتعجبك الشمس. Do you like. Is it like good translation for everyone? That is good that you use like the question is good like to practice also questions. واش كتعجبك. You just forgot the j. I don't know why you put the n. N is mean like about the self. It's not a part of the verb. The verb is like عجب. This is the verb, not conjugated. So like. So I see كيعجبني when I say I like. When we talk about someone like do you like, we say كيعجبك. واش كيعجبك or واش كتعجبك depending. واش كتعجبك الشمس. Yes, and I like that you put the t because shams is one of the nouns, the exceptions that they are ending with sh but still feminine, same as that, like the house. Yes, واش كتعجبك الشمس. Okay. For example, if you came to Morocco, people they will ask you a lot واش كيعجبك هادي واش كيعجبك هذاك. Do you like this? Do you like that? For example, they might ask you واش كيعجبك طاجين باللحم ولا بالدجاج. Do you like tagine with meat or chicken? Okay. واش كيعجبك الطاجين باللحم ولا بالدجاج? It's like, do you like tagine like with meat or chicken? So you will like find like this kind of like two things. Do you like this or do you like that? You would say واش كيعجبك, like do you like, and then tagine باللحم is like with meat ولا بالدجاج is like with chicken. واش كيعجبك الطاجين باللحم ولا كيعجبك الطاجين بالدجاج, and this is the normal speed. Excuse me. Okay, so for people who are like they don't like eat meat or they are vegetarians, you have to say كيعجبني طاجين بلا لحم بلا دجاج, like without chicken, without anything. And you can also say just like with just vegetables. You can say كيعجبني. Repeat after me. Try to like practice pronunciation. كيعجبني طاجين غير just with vegetables غير بالخضرة. I like tagine just with vegetables. اوكي. كيعجبني كيعجبني طاجين غير بالخضرة. اوكي. This is so interesting. شكرا بزاف. Thank you. Yeah, I know because I know a lot of people like they are vegetarians or they don't like certain of meats. Same for me. I don't like red meats, so I prefer like. But I wouldn't actually say anything when I go to my family. I just like sometimes I just like say I'm sorry, like I'm fasting today when I don't want to eat a lot or something. It's like I just like miss you and I wanted to see you. I don't want to eat, and they feel like so weird. They would say like, "Why you are coming if you're not eating?" They are like it's like a huge part of the culture. Like food is like a very huge part of the culture. And the first thing when you come and visit like that family or that people like Moroccan people, the first thing they go like right away to the kitchen and they will like bring tea and then they would like try to cook something fast and then like prepare for the other meal. So you would find people are like going fast and trying to shop for whatever if there is something missing. That's in case like you just came like at the moment. So yes, كيعجبني طاجين بالخضرة. It's like I like tagine غير بالخضرة is like just with vegetables. Or you can say ما كناكلش اللحم. But for us, meat is like just like red meat. So you have to say also الدجاج. ما كناكلش اللحم والدجاج. You can add with fruits. I'm just going to give you a vocabulary for these fruits. ما كناكلش and don't eat meat, chicken, and fish. I think there is like a very good safe way you can say like the doctor told me not to because whenever they hear the word doctor they was like and then they was like okay so it's about the health so I would like just so you say طبيب الدكتور قال لي ما ناكلش اللحم. The doctor told me not eat meat. Okay, same for people who don't eat like what is called factors like breed. You can say the same thing. You can say the same thing. You say طبيب like the doctor طبيب قال لي told me ما ناكلش اللحم not to eat meat or ما ناكلش and then you can like choose whatever like you want like to say like I don't eat it like milk or some people don't drink milk some people don't eat like a certain type of breed so you can say that طبيب قال لي ما ناكلش not to eat ما ناكلش then like that's whatever you want to say الطبيب قال لي ما ناكلش اللحم ما ناكلش دجاج or ما ناكلش الحوت okay. If they ask علاش why علاش you say just like say كيضرني you don't have to explain like much just say كيضرني which is like it hurts me or like it makes me sick. Pronunciation is كي so that you would know it's like كيضرني hit كيضرني because it hurts me hit كيضرني or hint كيضرني okay كيضرني and then you'll be like free. It's like it's going to stop the conversation on that. They would like because they can't like tell you to eat if you tell them that like it hurts me so they wouldn't like want you to be hurt or get sick or anything so they would understand that. It's like better like than to keep explaining that I'm vegetarian and like because not everyone understanding that like some people just think that you are on a diet or like trying to keep in a certain shape or something like this But like some like some like uh, the educated like high class people, they would understand if you say like I'm a vegetarian, but not everyone. Some people just like don't understand the word vegetarian. They think, why you be vegetarian? Why would you be vegetarian? The meat is delicious, the chicken is delicious. So they think like, okay, maybe like your food over there not that delicious. Try like our food. Our food is like delicious. So they just like thinking about like benin, like. And yes, and another thing about like context, a lot of Moroccans like they think that to be healthy is like to be extra pounds or like to be like not skinny, and it's like the opposite of in Europe and the state. Like if you are skinny, like you are healthy and you are beautiful. For us, like they would like make you eat more because they want you like to get extra pounds. If you got like extra pounds while you are like in the like days or 4 days, it's mean like you are happy, you're comfortable, and you are eating a good food. So if you are said it like in the same shape, they will say like, oh my god, she did not eat enough, which means like she wasn't comfortable or she didn't like the food. So it's like kind of like you're trying to show like, because if you go into have like extra pounds, like extra like cheeks and stuff, so they will like just like they feel like, oh yeah, yeah, she's like she's happy, she's comfortable, because they say like people who are like comfortable, they can gain weight, but like people who are not like nervous or they are stressed, they wouldn't eat much, and then they wouldn't so, and they want you to be happy. So it's like kind of like from the culture, from the time. And for people who travel a lot, they would know even like in Africa, it's like the same thing, because they would say like if you are like like if you are big, it's mean that you are coming from a rich family and you can buy a lot of food. But if you are like small, it's mean like you are poor or something, and you're not like have like you're not from a wealthy like a rich family. We also say gulia as well as Galia. No, Golia is tell me. You tell me. So, for example, but if you are like a guy, Golilia is like tell me. Golia is like if you are talking to a guy, I would say like Golia, tell me. Galia is like he told me. Hua Galia. It's like there is a difference. I'm not going to write it. Galia, Gal, is actually like I just like because I combined this, but it's actually Gal Lia told me. Like he told me, this is the whole way for writing, but when we pronounce it and we write, we just like mix them. Is gal lia. Gal is the verb to tell, and lia is like to me. The other one is gul lia. Again, I'm going to separate them to see. Is like you tell me. Okay. And this is masculine. Go lia is like you. Feminine. Tell me. I would say that. And see, Gulilia. But of course we don't use pronouns in T, so we just say Gulilia. She told me. She told me is Galit Lia. She told me. You remind me for an expression we use. So the people who try to express like that they don't like gossiping or they don't like drama, they would say like ما عنديش مع. Do you remember ما عنديش مع قال لي قلت لي قلت لها. I like this. It's like beautiful. You would like this one. So we say like شوف like see. أنا ما عنديش مع قال لي قلت لها. It's like me like I don't like, or it's like not my cup of tea. To talk about like he told me, he told her, he told it's like it's just kind of he told me, like I told her and she told him, and all of this, the drama. So it's expressions like in a, in a like a fun way. This is what we actually say, and you can like mix them. Doesn't have to be. Oh, the last one actually is not like is autocorrect. It's like Galia Gultliha Gultli. Gultli. As expression to show that I don't like drama and I don't like gossip. So like when like someone started like to talk a lot about, okay, so like that person said that to that person, and that person they got mad about this person, and they just like starting like talking about drama and all of that. You can say just like shuf, like see, you don't have to say it. But ما عنديش مع is like it's not my cup of tea. I don't like. قال لي قلت لي قلت ليها. It's like he told me, I told him, he told her. So it's like that like triangle of like someone told something is always causing problems. So it's like a very good fun one. I don't use it. Like I say like okay أنا ما عنديش مع انك قالت لي قلت ليها and I would like قلت ليها, then I would like just do that like if I wanted to with my hands. But yes, it's me like I don't like gossiping or I don't like talking and drama and all of these things. So yeah, it's like a good expression. It's also like good like for you to know like what is like told me, told her. So Galia is like told me. قلت لي is like I told him. قلت ليها I told her. Okay. They are like I know they are like a little bit confusing because they are almost similar in pronunciation and same for writing, because when we speak faster than we write. So if you saw like the whole writing is like guli liya or galt liya or galt li, but when we write, excuse me, I'm drinking a lot. We just like combine them. We combine them because there is like le in the beginning and le in the end, like of the in the end of the word and in the beginning of the first word. So we just like combine them as galia, gultli, قلت Actually, in the north, they will say قلية with the qa, and they will say قلية قلت لي قلت له. So, and this is why actually, like, rest of Morocco make fun of the north, because when they keep like saying like I told him, I told her, and told like all of this, it's have like too many qa sound, which is sounds like a chicken sound, like qa 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 qa, like قلية قلت له قلت لي. قلت ليها وتاني قلت لي, and and we hear like a lot of qa sound, so it's like sounds funny. And for us, like we don't say the ka sound much as like ga sound. We will say galia gutli giltliha. Yes, we have like a lot of expressions, a lot of different expressions that I can't remember all at once because there are too many, and it's no way for a person to know like all expressions, because every region has its like more expression than the other region. So that's what I want to know, because I know in the north they prefer the ka. Yes, in the north they prefer the ka sound, ka, and in the rest of Morocco they mostly use the ga. Doesn't mean like we don't use the ka. We use it, but not as much as them. For them, they just use the ka. They never use the ga. For us, we use both of them, but the ga, you would hear the ga more than the ka. And for them you will hear like a lot of ka sound, a lot of ka sound in every sentence. Same ما قلتلوشي and ما قلتليهاش is like really hard to say it in every single word, especially for like non-native speakers. Actually like hard. It's like exhausting to say the ka sound every time. I can see it because I'm a native, but at the same time, it's like I prefer not to, because it's like the cat sound is like a stroke sound. Like if I would use it all the time, it would like kind of hurt the throat, because they come from the throat. It's like pa. Like it's a really good exercise. But yes, it's if you are like living in the north, yes, yes, because they have like the perfect ka. It's like as you hear me saying it, like I'm saying it perfectly. But at the same time, like I don't like prefer having my all my sentences with the cat sound. But it's like I see like it's a struggle because you're going to hear it all the time and you have to say it all the time. But yes, if you're not going to say the qadi will tell you that you are like Arabia, it's like talking from like the you know what is the rest of Morocco. But I don't. I think like it's going to be hard just in the beginning, but it will like then you would like it's going to be like a perfect free because you're going to master it. It's not as hard. It's just like for me, it's like annoying sound. It's like imagine like hearing the chicken sound all the time. I'll be dead. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like no, like I'm not like it's not a fence. Like I'm not like when I talk in my videos. It's not like I'm saying I prefer that or I don't like this or it's just like preference. People's preference is like different, and also like I'm like half from North. I'm half from that. Like not like I'm saying bad things about them because I'm one of them. And supposedly like I'm originally from there because like they say like I it's not to say like I have the North blood because my father is like from the North and his whole family. So I'm basically from there. It's just I did not grow up there. So yes, but yes, there is like Mary is like there is not like a huge difference as I showed you before. They have just the Kai sound, like they use it a lot, and when it's you have like the negative like mabridge or something, you just add the I at the end as mabridge. There is like some different vocabulary for certain words. For example, some vegetables they will like call it differently. Um, I think like chizzo, like carrots and the eggplant, they call it something else. I'm not sure what they call it. I forgot. Same for like some fruits. Yes, just like a few little things, not like too much. I perfectly understand them. It's just like they just have the accent. It's just like the accent. They say we have a accent. We say they have an accent. I think like we both have accents. But it's like really easy for them their accent is like easier than us if they don't talk fast. So for you you just like have to say the word and say the e in the end. For example, hummus is like chickpeas. They say hummus and they have the e sound, so you'd like hear everything has the e sound. Hummus, what else? Like too much. Like just like accents in everything. But it's like still fun. Yes, guys, do you have any more questions? Try to use more of these, like the one that I teach you today. Do them exchangeably. Instead of saying I don't like something, say sometimes I ما عنديش مع that thing. Is it ما عنديش مع I don't like? Either you're going to add like him or her to mean like I don't like her. If it's like food, you can write the food ما عنديش مع البنان. If it's like an adjective, you can say ما عنديش مع الكذوب, like I الكذوب ما عنديش مع الملل ما عنديش مع something. um, for example, you can also use verbs. ما عنديش مع السفر. I don't like traveling. That's not true, but it's just like as an example. ما عنديش مع الخدمة. I don't like work. ما عنديش مع صداع. I don't like noises. That's true. ما عنديش مع نغير. نغير is nagging. نغير. This is something that I really dislike. Nagging. I don't like hearing people nagging on me. But they're just ignoring that. ما عنديش مع نغير. نغير is nagging. To say someone is like nagging all the time is like as an adjective is نقار. If it's guy, نقار. I don't know how to say it in English. Do you have a word for like نقار? نقارة is like a female girl. People who keep nagging. We have an adjective for them. as نجار and نجارة. نجار. You can say ما عنديش مع النجارين. Plural is نجارين or نجارات. If it's girls, you will have to add the t, نجارات. If like just like a general, you see نجارين or نجارة. Yes, I can say هو نجار. هي نجارة. It's like a fun word to say. No one like it, but people do it. Yes, Ngir is Nagin. Guys, if you have any question, please let me know. If not, I'm going to have to go. It's like almost an hour. I have to go take some breakfast. ناخد شوية فطور. ناكل الفطور. Different things like to use like to take breakfast. You can say بغيت نفطر. I want to take breakfast. بغيت نفطر. Or you can say نمشي أنا غدا نمشي نفطر. I'm going to take breakfast. غدا نفطر. You can say في الجوع. I'm hungry as always. في الجوع. شنو آخر we can say بغيت ناكل. I want to eat. بغيت ناكل. Try to catch the words. I know these words like you already know them, but it's like good to keep like hearing them. بغيت ناكل. You can say like different. بغيت نشرب القهوة. I want to drink coffee. بغيت نشرب القهوة. You remember, like when we say like verb after verb, like the first verb is بغيت, second verb we don't see the ka, we say just ن. بغيت نشرب القهوة. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to try my best like to make another video today. I'm going to try either like a new story or like part 2 of Hermione Granger. Yes, I always like call her Ginger because her hair like a ginger. Okay, so yes, guys, if you don't have any question, I would have to go. نشوفكم إن شاء الله من بعد. ماكليش الفطور ديالي اليوم. Mary, you haven't had breakfast yet? ماكليش الفطور ديالي اليوم. Yes, that's a good, like a perfect sentence. It's like correct. Someone who nags can be called nag. A nag? Okay. I don't like a nag. Almost like the same as in Darija. It's like backward. So, like in English, you say like nag, we say nigir. Like probably it came from like English. Yes, ما كيعجبنيش نجير. Nagging is the worst. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. Yes, Mary, like your sentence is correct. ماكليتش فطور يوما is I did not took my breakfast or ate my breakfast today. Tana. ما فيا ما ياكل. That's good. Like I don't feel like eating. Yes. Yeah, using this good. Yes. ما فيا ما ياكل. No. أنا العكس. It's the opposite for me. فيا ما ياكل. I do feel hungry. فيا الجوع. But yes, if you wanted to say I don't feel hungry, you just say ما فيا ما ياكل. Like I don't feel like eating. We use it all the time. Sometimes I wake up كنفيق وكيكون ما فيا ما ياكل and I don't feel like eating. وبعض المرات and sometimes كنفيق فيا الجوع. I wake up like very hungry. Like it depends. شيشكل. If you remember the word شيشكل. Yes, well, okay, guys, if you have any questions, you can throw them or ask me on my WhatsApp or the WhatsApp group. Even like what happened lately was like crazy, but ماشي مشكل. It's like a time and it's past. So that's going to make me next time think twice before adding any person who's Moroccan. Okay, so thank you for being here. نهاركم مبروك. نشوفكم من بعد إن شاء الله. See you like later. غادي نحاول ندير فيديو واحد آخر. I will try to do another video. It's like there is a lot of stories. I just like try to think about which one to do first. غادي نحاول ندير كتر. شكرا بزاف شيفام، بسلام عليكم كاملين. Goodbye to all of you ونشوفكم من بعد. نهاركم مبروك. باي باي. سلامة.